Okay.
Okie dokie. So this morning, may look rubbish. Well, it was a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
It hasn't done millions of miles. And we made use of Simon yesterday because this was a running and driving, partly stripped vehicle yesterday. It's now missing.
Yes.
There's about 10 more bolts to do and the annoying gear lever to get off because this one is particularly well stuck.
Is it?
And we're going to take that out of there and then put it in that nice blue one over there, which is much nicer than this one.
Yes.
And a van.
In a van.
That Mr. Liam Musselwhite broke.
Good old Liam.
Yeah. Cheers, Liam. Thanks for that. Love it.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you really. Just don't give him a vehicle. So I'm putting that one, and then that one can go.
Yes.
And then technically that isn't actually mine.
No.
Because it was mine, and I sold it to Timothy, and then Liam, who's Timothy's boy, broke it, and then it ended up back here. Then the engine was properly broken. Then it was easier to find an engine than it was to try and repair the original one. So once that's in there, that's a whole car parking space. So then they can have that back.
Yeah.
They do what they like with it because it's only been parked there for like 4.5 years.
Yeah, that was before I even started here, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's been here
Way
a long
before
time. Yeah. It was a really good van, I say, until Liam broke it. And one of the bearded explorers mates really wants it.
Yeah.
So I may put Timothy in charge with him, and then they can battle it out on how many millions Timothy's going to try and get out of him for it.
Yes.
We have ordered the bits for Nicole. And we have also found a nice man with a little YouTube channel, 16 Valver I think he is, who had messaged me and said he was restoring an identical one, but his was very rusty. It's quite good. It had a talking gnome in the back window as well. It was, honestly, I'll show you this in the link, it's quite amusing.
Yeah.
But he scrapped his, but he's got his wheel trims.
He has?
So I've sent him, I have messaged him and said, yes please.
Excellent.
So we've had some really quite good luck this week. We got hold of Angel Motors, thank you very much, because you guys suggested that, and I accidentally found Angel Motors by buying a Talbot Horizon wing off of them. And the nice man from Angel Motors emailed me to say they were running a bit late, and I said there wasn't really any great rush because it ain't going nowhere because we got a snap torsion bar and I can't find one. And then he rang me up and said, I have one of them. What Horizon have you got? And I said, well, we've got the 1.4. Oh, he said, yeah, no, came back. So 72 quid.
That's bloody brilliant.
Brand new old stock torsion bar.
Excellent. I didn't think we were going to get one in all honesty.
I didn't know. I thought we were going to have to make something.
To be there.
So we've done well. We're going to chuck a bit of video footage in as well. So happy customer, happy competition winner. This is Andy, and he's off in his W202.
Lucky git.
Lucky, yeah. You can't keep them all, Fudgy.
No, I know.
You couldn't have that one.
I wanted that one.
Yeah, well, you can't have it because
I know it's Andy's now.
Look at that. Posh. Just to prove they do actually leave, and we're not obviously pulling a fast one.
Yeah.
So Andy's off back to Stoke-on-Trent. Great speed.
Yes.
We have made sure it's registered in his name so we don't get any parking fines and speeding tickets. He's got us all looking at him now. He's going to get all paranoid, you know.
He's going to light him up.
He's going to have to. He's probably setting a mobile phone up to figure out where he's going. So we may leave it at that.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go and sort out. Do that in a bit because Andy came yesterday and picked up his 202.
He did. Happy Bunny.
Happy Bunny. Yeah.
Lovely guy.
Really lovely guy. So he zoomed all the way back to Stoke with that yesterday.
Yeah.
Got back last night. And then I've got all the bits are turning up for the 309.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. So the back axle repair kit is here. So we're going to bring on the pain for that in a minute.
Oh shit.
That will be painful.
No.
Yeah. We're waiting for rear seal section.
Yeah.
Sir. Well, we've got one seal section. We're cutting it in half because we only need the rear bits. And the exhaust is here.
Yeah.
I've found some genuine hubcaps. Originals. Thanks to Roy Hazel.
Thank you, Roy.
Lovely fella. We met him at the Festival of the Unexceptional just under a year ago. Really nice guy from Scotland. So he pinged me. He said, "Yeah, your Muppet is an eBay listing for a set of Genuino."
No.
Yeah, it's Zest.
No.
Poverty caps.
Blimey.
So the alley wheels is staying over there. We're poverty capping.
Isn't it amazing how things come together?
I know it's working well. So and I've been quite well behaved. Not bought any more tut this week. Really.
And I did send him pictures last night.
I didn't buy a Clio. No, didn't need another. That was a Mark II. Was an R-Edge and it was mint, but no. Holding off.
You're holding off, and it's sold.
So we also had an exciting Saturday. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Little monkey.
Little monkeys. We had 2 little monkeys sneak in here at 1:30 on Saturday and rob 25 ignition keys, didn't we? Because we've stopped doing it now, but what we tend to do is with the stuff that isn't likely to drive out of here, to save, because there's over 100 vehicles, I think,
Yeah.
is to put the ignition keys hidden in the sun visors, heater controls, glove boxes. So a little lad and his mate, they liberated all of our ignition keys. Luckily enough, as I left at 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, I looked over my shoulder, surprised to find all the Daihatsu doors open. Someone had opened all the doors on Greta. So using the CCTV, we did find video footage of them robbing all. Brave. Got to give them marks out of 10 for 14 and 15-year-old bravery. Because me, Simon and Timmy were unloading a lorry right there.
So
while
you're like
they
20 yards away
20
from
yards,
you.
I mean, they were like, I might even put the bit of, because it's...
It was professional.
It was a professional heist.
I'd say they've been doing it for years.
No, I don't know. I don't
No,
want to.
I'm joking.
So anyway, it got much more fun than that. So I'll chuck a little video clip in of that in here. And then, using Titch, our local postie, we sent her a bit of the video clip and said, do you know these 2 scroats? And she said, they're not from this village. And we're like, right. Because we'd obviously got a serious problem by then. Well, I thought we'd only lost 5 sets of ignition keys. I didn't realise they'd done everything. Everything. So, using a local mate of mine, we tore around the village in a pickup truck, couldn't find them. Had a quick look round, no sign, and then I bumped into another mate of mine, Barry, from down the road, who happened to have seen the 2 same lads walking out of the local campsite first thing in the morning. So off we went to the local campsite to sit there for 20 minutes until someone who was quite recognisable popped his head out of a dent.
It was like a police sting operation.
It was Hilux in.
There was no donuts involved.
No. He as soon as he spotted me, he went to make a run for it. That didn't happen. And then his father was a very nice man, and his partner appeared, obviously to see why some angry bloke in a pickup truck was shouting at his son. And then the angry bloke in a pickup truck went, and he was like, "Oh, I mean, they were devastated." So anyway, so they shook his rucksack out, and out came 25 sets of ignition keys. Got a bit of a telling off from me, but it has got a bit of a twist in the tail, because you've got to give the father marks out of 10. So the father contacted us yesterday, found us on the internet. They are reasonably local. They were camping here for the weekend, and is sending said child as slave labour.
Yes.
On Saturday, to educate him in the fact that that is not acceptable. And because he phoned me up and said, I think this is sort of going in, but he's out of line, and he's not a bad kid. We all did.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
I like I said to you yesterday, I'm not going to say the scrapyard that I used to go to, but I would go in there empty-pocketed and come out with some
Yes, yeah. So basically he asked if he could send him here as slave labour, and we could make sure he understood the error of his ways.
And that is really good parenting right there.
Oh, no, good on him. So you may see a slightly scared-looking little person.
He's not a hostage.
He's not a hostage. or who's coming here on Saturday, because I mean, I think I've made my mind. I don't think there's any point being horrible to him, because what we're going to do is nicely educate him.
Explain that it would have cost thousands to replace, obviously, to get the ignition.
Oh, I mean, and the bees and all the stuff. They're about 150 quid a set, and we would have been, and if we hadn't have noticed, we'd have been properly scuppered. So what we have now done is installed that other key box that the nice man that fixes sewing machines gave me a year ago that I hadn't got around to putting up, and put every key away, which means mass confusion.
Yeah.
It's going to take ages to move anything, isn't it? Because you're going to be like, which? So I have bought more key tags. So I think Ellis's first job, that's the little lad's name,
Is
it could be writing key tags, or we have got an awful lot of stingy nettles that need trimming.
Ooh. Let's hope he doesn't come in shorts.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to be horrible to him.
No,
I mean, he
it's-
did. I mean, he really did look like a rabbit trapped in a set of headlights.
I actually feel a little bit sorry for him.
There's this
You
large,
coming
this,
over, "Oi!"
right you! This red pal, I mean, he obviously, because the truck was parked round there, so as soon
would
as
have
he
spotted
spotted
the
my
truck.
Hilux,
I mean,
he figured out he was in trouble.
It does stick out like a sore
And then
thumb,
there was him
doesn't
and
it?
his mate. I mean, they couldn't quite figure out which way to run, and I was like, you better stay there. But as we say, I think if we can, kids aren't bad. They do stupid things. So we've all done stupid things. So
all
maybe
done.
actually, because they were only from just the other side of Salisbury, so they were out here for the weekend camping for a bit of an escape. Yes, and they decided to go and do that. So we'll just calm that down a bit, boy. We're not going to be horrible to him.
No.
We'll see if we can.
Educate.
Well, help. 'Cause
Yeah,
when we're not, but I mean, they were pretty impressive. I mean, you'll see the bit of video footage in a minute. It really was like a twin military operation. They were ducking under things. They had to hide under a Daihatsu at one point.
Maybe we should get some information on how to do it properly.
Well, yeah, let's just not leave keys in things. Because to be honest, I know it's a stupid thing to do, but we don't leave the keys in any of the stuff that actually.
No, not that runs.
Well, you could drive out of the
Drive out.
place. No, because that would be really stupid. But
And to be fair, Greta does run, but it would have taken them
take me
friggin'
for
ages.
ages to try and get it
and
to
I don't
start.
think they'd have a battery pack.
No, it hasn't got a battery on it. None of them out there had. So I mean, it's more the fact, the annoyance of trying to find a load of vintage Daihatsu keys.
Yeah, that would
I
have
mean,
been a
Greta
real
does actually
ball.
have 2 spare sets of keys.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I put them, but I've got them. So, anyways, the plan for today. I'm going to take that out of there.
Yes.
I'm using forklift cunning and brilliance. I have some parts that I need to salvage off of this before we hack it in 2 pieces in standard fashion.
Yeah.
Because we are going to have to not hoard on things like this and just wave it
Scrap
off.
it.
So the back axle is going to Man for Practical Classics 37. He's desperate for that.
Yep.
Because they're really, really, really rare. And then we're going to fish a couple more bits off of it, and then it can go to the great scrapyard in the sky. Because it's not as if we're that short of.
No.
No.
It's had its day.
It's done. It is done. Yeah, it's beat to death. So, but it isn't hideously mild, and that 158 MVM engine is lovely. We had left it somewhere for a year because we haven't quite got to it, and put battery on it. Did half a revolution. Boom.
Straight into life.
Straight into life.
See, that's the good thing about these engines. Is
Yeah, I mean that's a water
years.
pump engine that got sort of advantage, but they're all gear driven. There's no cam belts, nothing. It is the big horsepower.
So this is the invincible.
This is the Invincible 158, which is the second generation of the 2.8s, 131 mechanical pump 158 HPI high pressure injection. So we'll have that out of there, and then we're going to clear all those bits up, put them somewhere. We've got the injectors for the horrible thing behind you, so we're going to try and make that leave this week.
Yes.
You're on T1ing.
I'm on T1ing.
You're on T1ing. And then I am going to try and have a bit of a reorganise. And I've got to remember I've got an MOT at 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
will.
You will forget equally as well, and then it'll be 25 to 3.
It'll be
and we'll
5 o'clock. I'll be like, did you? Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
snooze, schnozzle.
Oh,
Right, engine removal.
okay.
Right, so we are engine out. gearbox out. You've just seen it come out in one unit. I've got a few more little bits that I'm going to keep for stock out of this, and then set forks in here. I'm going to cut it in half because I'm adding on the back chassis because I'm not have home for that, and then this can go to the great scrap yard heaven in the sky. I'm not even sure I can be bothered to take the power steering rack out, but I might. Well, I have 20 when you could have 21, I suppose. But we are keeping the fuel filter housings and some other pieces because they're sort of useful. And then that'll sort of do me, I think. You're going to come out of there, you miserable sod. Come here. We'll fish the rest of this out for exciting, useful purposes. And then we've got a load more 158 spares because you can't find any bits for a 158, as anyone who owns a 158 will know. Some of this is a bit like the Holy Grail, it just no longer existed. Anyway, you don't want to see me sat in an engine bay wearing on. I'm going to get the rest of this ripped apart, and then we better get on and do something else for the rest of the day. So you'll sort of see that I've got half a lorry, or half an LT. Now, while assessing on this chassis, it was really good. It's not rusty, and I had to take the back axle anyway, so I decided to save scrapping it. I'm just going to cut the truck in half, which I've done. I've managed to lop it off nice and neatly because I've got a 310 Mercedes on my 312 Mercedes chassis cab on my list of projects. A really nice low mileage one, but it has gone a rusty around here. So when it come to me, by the time I'd sort of repaired that rusty bit out, I could just scissor it in half and put this bit in instead. So I'm going to go and hoard that bit, not this bit, because this bit's going to a man from Practical Classics. So I've got to get this bit off of that bit, and then put this bit somewhere once I've taken the springs and the anti-roll bar mounts off of it, and then find somewhere to put that. And then scrap that bit over there once I've taken a few more bits off of it. You're keeping up here? Well, I've even got diesel in my microphone. Because the tank, it's complicated stuff, this mechanicals. So, next morning, you'll have seen us do the finals last night. Escaping bolt for a scrap pile. So I covered this in degreaser last night, so next job, after we've done this other one behind us that me and Fudge are on now, is to steam clean this to death, and then not today, tomorrow, you won't see that, we need to get throwing the engine in the blue one over there. But what we're going to do this morning, which Fudge has started on over there, is we need to have the headlining redone in my folks' new silver Mercedes estate you'd have seen the other week. So before we get absolutely covered in stuff and make it dirty, we're going to go and do that this morning first. Right, Fudger, so final pieces of headlining removal, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically we've got to get these rear sections out where the seat belts are in order to drop this down enough. Because this is all one piece.
Yeah, I did pop a little plastic clip there the other day,
yeah.
So I don't quite know.
So he's just popped in the corner. That's loose on the edge, so we should be able to get that bit out. So it's just getting...
Let's have these. Oh, squeaky headrest.
Blimey, that's tight.
Yeah. Well, we can put them back in the other way around where we...
Oh, God.
We're going to have to undo these. Oh. Everything sounds like it breaks, doesn't it? It doesn't.
Yeah.
They just
put this headrest
forwards enough. Where's my plastic levering device?
Do.
Which is going to be much more fun on the other one.
I know. Looking forward to that one, Al.
Yes, that's going to have to come out of the top, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. I don't think it's going to
out
of the top.
Through
We're going to have to pop a windscreen out, I reckon.
Yeah.
or a rear window. We can try it at least. I mean, there's nothing like spending half a day juggling frogs trying to get it out of a car, is there?
No. Right, if I grab a 17mm and do that.
Yeah. Because that's a separate from there, isn't it? Let me grab a spanner. I nearly picked up a hand-operated device.
Ooh!
It's alright, I've got a whacker gun. Okay. Because you know all mechanics do everything with whacker guns these days.
Yeah, when you said spanner, I thought, yeah, he's going to come back with a whacker gun.
I bought the little whacker gun. I need to keep a selection of...
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're alright.
Is it all staying together?
All staying together. What's that? I don't know how. I've got it this side. I'm assuming it's got pop clips in it.
It's all pop clips.
They've got little grab tangs.
That's the kitty, and then he should slide out. That's him.
Come down there. Right, I'll go and do the same on the other side.
Okay. I'm going to pop this one out.
Yeah, you've got that.
There we go. We are. And the seatbelt things.
So 2 more minutes on the other side then, and then.
Yeah. So I don't think we take. I think we keep these in situ.
Just
resting there.
Resting down. Yeah. I don't need to detach them from the boot liner.
No.
Right.
God, that glue stuff's really sticky still after all these years.
Well, I suppose
It's like
what happens.
spiderweb.
The foam backing is the bit that comes apart, isn't it? So the foam disintegrates, and then that allows the material to fall off. Right, that one's done. That one. Oh, someone I've been here before. Ooh. Crack and crunch.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Looks like it's broken, but it hasn't. Right, that's that bit. Right. So these are.
It needs to pop straight down. That's it.
Right.
We can actually get away with.
Pop her off the back.
There we go.
To be honest,
come right out.
They're out anyway, so you want to sit them down there, and then we'll try not to squash them.
Okay.
So we've got a little bit of a cut round the I've got half the bits out round the sunroof, I think. I wasn't quite sure how the rest of it fell out.
There's no clips from the.
No, it had like a restraining bar at the top. So there's a bar in here clipping that over.
Yeah.
And then I think that is purely.
Yeah, that's part of the.
That's the headline in there, isn't it? So what holds that? On there.
A bit. Yeah. Ah, it's got one of those doodah thingies, isn't it? So that just literally peel it forward like this, look.
Oh yeah, she's all right. Right, she's away. And then at the front here, I think we're the same because it's rolled over the top.
That's it. Yeah, he's got him silly. That's it. How you got him?
Right, let's take the sunroof control panel back out because I had to put that back in to open the sunroof.
Okay. Ooh.
Put your ear right on it just as I beat you in. Sorry, mate.
Jesus Christ.
Punch her in the side there with a control panel.
Right, that should slide out from behind that.
Yes, it should.
So we just pop that through there.
There's something.
I think
I have to pull this door rubber down.
Yeah. Just gently peel it through.
Right, door rubber. Yeah, I've got mine. You're going to have to pull that door rubber down, I reckon.
Yeah, he's down, he's down.
Hang on. You're dragging my sunroof track out. Look. He's coming, some in here. He's attached to some in there. What is... Hang on. I think we've got a bit of headlining on the bottom of the sunroof, which we're now bending. How does that come out of there? See it? Yeah. Like a metal frame there, I think that's supposed to go with it. Torch time!
Oh, yeah.
I think the glues fell off. We're about to turn that into some wavy bent thing and we're never going to be able to get back in.
Yeah, he kind of pushes over towards the edge.
I don't quite know how you... That must be popped in there, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, it's got little metal hangs on it.
That's it.
No, that one's not on. That one's not on. It's got to come forwards at the back or something then, isn't it? I think it goes that way first. Ooh. Damn overcomplicated stuff. So what holds that? Because this sunroof panel here then is separate. It's got to come forwards. Just pull on your corner, pull him forwards. Let's see if it's, where is it? It's there, isn't it? So it's this piece. I don't quite know how that comes out there. That's all that comes out there. I mean, because that's
because he's kind of glued.
bonded to the front
Yeah.
there. Yeah, there it goes. Push that corner of your sunroof forwards. There. I think that did it. That dragged that out of there. Oh, I don't know. And that's they pop clips there. Pull it down a bit.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
mine's out here. It's got to be popped up in there somehow then, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's one last one right at the edge.
On your pinkies a minute. Will this come forwards and out now? Can you move it? I can't.
Ooh, he's stiff.
I think no, he goes with the sunroof, doesn't he?
Okay.
It does look like that comes forwards to fall out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've got some in holding on here. Right, that one. That one. And then there's that. Yeah, there we go. Right, that one forwards. That's it, and then it should drop down. We'll bend it back straight again. Got it?
Yep, he's out.
He's out. Right, we're going to get that out of the boot somehow, don't we?
Oh, hang on, that clip.
Yeah, they're a fucker. You got sort of, yeah, do you want me pokey thing?
Pokey thingy. That should be coming out from that.
Fine stuff, this people, isn't it? How's confused?
Okay, we're out.
We're out. So, shall we?
Should we slide it towards you?
Hang on, we've got one light connection. I forgot to take that. I'll get that out there. Take that out afterwards. Yes. Right, incoming headlining.
Right.
Well, let me just pop this light out.
Tilt her at an angle, I think.
Right, okay, mate. If you come around here and give me a hand, 'cause we're going to have to bow her up a wee bit, wiggle her out.
Right.
Just got to
So
pull
far.
that edge. Just push that edge in. That's it. Well, that should slide out of there. And we've just got to retrieve. Hang on. Just put. We'll work on that later. Same again. We've got to go just in here to pop it around. Mine's out.
That's it.
Right, your weight. And we just got to require a sunroof cover. There, put it here a minute and we'll try and bend that bit back
Yep.
where it's supposed to be. Right, fire a sunroof cover. We are there. So we put the electronics back in, close the sunroof. I reckon that will work a treat. Right, we'll leave you there, people. So after a bit more wiggling, sunroof cover out. That needs recovering, headlining. So we're going to send all this up the road at lunchtime to Mark. He'll get on and do that in his own time. I'm going to quickly whip out there, wash this engine down steam that off. We leave that to dry off, and then tomorrow we're going to get the truck out, and then that'll probably be it, because I've got to spend the rest of the day removing broken Sprinter manifold bolts. Deep joy. Right, so one steamed off engine, she's drying over there. I'm in here for the rest of the day, because I've got to get the exhaust manifold off twin turbo 651 of Doom. This one does run. And then take that whole back thing off down there to get to a back set of manifold bolts that are broken off. I love my life. Change the oil sump sensor, because that's died as well. Anyway, we will leave it here. Workshop Wednesdays. So back Sunday morning, 10:30, from some more excitement. We're not quite sure what we're doing this week, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you very much. Al, Fudge is over there putting the kettle on. 60 diesels.